Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I hope this video finds you well, and stop laughing. I just got back from church. That's right, I just got back from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Earlier this week I had to go to work, and I was invited to a baptismal by my stepdaughter. So I agreed and I said I will be there. What time? 11 o'clock? Good. What day? The 30th? Awesome. So last night I realized it's the 29th, today is the 30th, and I went, oh, the baptismal is tomorrow on a Sunday at 11? That's what time services are. So of course I called the two people that I'm with, and they said, no, it's just the blessing. I said, no, I think we're in services. So we all got dressed up all fancy smanchy. I did my hair. I did my clothes. Yes, I'm still in it. No, I'm not showing you my dress. Yes, I wore a dress. We got in, and I'm not making this part up. I reached for the handle. We opened the door. I stepped foot into the church, and the fire alarm goes off. I'm really not making this up. About 30 seconds later, the fire alarm finally shuts off. We proceed to go back into the building. And right there where we see the mother and the father and the baby, and they're in the services. They're in the chapel. I'm like, oh goodness. I turned to him, I said, we're in the services. Of course they said, no. And I said, yep. We went and sat down. Of course, I'm with two people that have never gone to church before in their lives, so they wanted to know what the lottery numbers were on the front wall. I had to explain it to them. That was the page numbers to the hymn books, that the songs that we were going to sing for the day. There was 4 songs, standard. So I turned to the father of the baby and I says, you know, she's dressed up so cute, and he of course thanked us for coming. The fire alarm went off again. The second time should have told me that I should have just left. But I didn't. So I turned back around, and now the grandmother and the step-grandfather just showed up. I guess that's the way I could say it. It's the daughter's mom and stepfather. So however it is in the grandfather-grandmother world. And the church services started. It went beautiful. Lovely singing. Lovely sermons, lovely everything. About a third of the way through, they went up and they blessed Mr. Oscar, the little baby. And it went wonderful because Oscar didn't cry, which was always a bonus. There was 7 guys standing around. They were all chest to back with their hand on each other's shoulder, and they were all holding the baby, bouncing him up and down, blessing him. Everybody came and sat down. I turned back around, and there's the grandmother and step-grandfather, whatever you want to call them in the grandfather world, leaving. Now, I gotta admit, the fire alarms told me that I'm going to be burning in hell because I stepped through the church doors, but I still remained there. I still remained tough. I was shocked that they left. I don't know, maybe that was just me, but I thought that couldn't be any ruder. I realize that you're not with this church. I understand you don't believe in churches. I understand, whatever. But you're still invited to the services, which includes the blessing. So you should at least, bare minimum, stay. Bare minimum. Anyways, that's just my thought of the whole thing. I just got home. I do not have any time to make my lunch. In fact, I'm supposed to be walking out the door in about 3 minutes. So that's my view on the whole church thing. I'm not going to tell you what else happened because even you wouldn't believe it. But I want to know your viewpoint. Was it rude of them to leave right after the blessing? Or was it rude of me to think that it was rude of them to leave? Does that make sense? I got a lot more questions. I'll talk to you the day after tomorrow's yesterday. Bye.